Hello and welcome to HCC. We're back with the backyard swing set build. Today we're putting together the slide, which I really don't care and have no faith in the way this is built with the screws and stuff. It is definitely a two-man job, and if you're trying to video it, you need a third person for the camera because this is a nightmare. But I'm going to walk you through what I did already. I'll probably upload the first video that I started to do when I decided I couldn't do it by myself. But basically what you're doing is putting on your board here and attaching it to this single piece that goes all the way down, which is the slide. You got 3 bolts holding that in place. Move back 1/4 of an inch from the face, which slides into this, and then you got to feed this through the little gap along in here, and then at the same time get these boards in. And then once that's done,
nightmare.
Yeah, once that's done, it gets fastened with regular screws through the plastic, through this and into that, which I have no faith in, considering kids are going to be sliding on it, and over time it's going to work loose and most likely fall out. So I would highly recommend you keep a real close eye on these screws, especially if your kid is over 50 pounds, and especially anytime it's beyond a year, because although this may turn out to be more solid at the moment, I am unconvinced that it's really even all that safe. Okay, so
Scary.
yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and attach the slide with the screws as prescribed in the direction. I'm gonna start over on this end. I'm gonna come around this way.
Okay. All
right. Make sure this is all the way down, and you're going to be starting through the plastic.
Through the plastic. Ay, ay, ay. Those are long screws. What size screws are those?
The screws that we're using is 8 by 2.5.
Wow, long.
And the wood that's going through here has pre-drilled holes, so this is not even actually screwing into the wood.
Where's it going?
It goes through the plastic, through the hole in the wood, and then into the plastic on the other side. So I said I'm not real enthusiastic about the quality of this particular ladder. I mean, slide. Alright, so we've got 2 in the front, and then a ton of them along the back side.
See how it went in? Let's see if it's coming out the other end.
No, it's not.
Just goes right into the plastic, huh?
Yep.
And no washers?
Nope.
Wow. Yeah, those could come out again over time.
I would think so.
Would, after you're done, inspect it, make sure no nails are sticking up on the other side.
Yes, dear.
So no one gets hurt.
Well, there's no nails in the construction of this, just screws.
I mean screws.
and it seemed to be biting into the plastic really good. But you know what? With so much pressure pushing down on these over the continuous sliding, I can see how this plastic is going to loosen up, and these screws may even fall out over time. So that's what I'm really nervous about. But who knows? Maybe they won't loosen up. It just makes me nervous.
There sure is a lot in that you have to put in there. A lot of screws. Thank goodness for screw gun.
Oh yeah, this would take a long time with a hand screwdriver. You don't want to try and use a hand screwdriver. Get yourself a drill molder or an impact driver, or you will be hating life and having carpal tunnel or something.
They don't even have holes in there, huh?
There's pre-drilled holes in the wood that the screws go
Oh.
through, so it's not actually screwing into the wood. It's just only going through this plastic, and another piece of plastic up here.
Oh, so not even through the wood?
Nope. I mean, it is going through the wood, but the hole is already drilled.
Oh.
So it's just like loose in there. This is only minor support for the bump.
My back.
Alright, let's take this over to the swing set, which we have turned. Swing set.
Oh,
Swing
swing set.
Which we have actually changed directions of in the yard. And although our yard does kind of go up in an angle, this should still be fine. Oh.
What about these screws? These other two?
These aren't going to be used.
So he's going over
Grab that
to.
gun there,
Okay, grab the gun.
and I'll take this. We'll just go ahead and put this on too.
But you haven't cut the branches up there.
Don't need to cut the branches right now. All right, come around over here.
Okay.
Okay, so the slide will be put on like so. Come around over a little closer there. No, come over here, right here, right here, right here.
Oh gosh.
All right, get a picture of this up here.
Okay.
The slide gets attached to the main frame by 3 bolts that you'll have to drill your own holes through the wood and into this with 3 bolts. And that's it.
Wow.
We're going to put on the tarp above here in just a few minutes, and we're going to put on the bar, so let's get that taken care of real quick.
I wouldn't have the teenagers go on this. I think it would break.
No, probably not a good idea. Alright. Oop. So this will go up here, most likely there.
Hey, wait a second. There's 2 holes right there. Maybe the wood's upside down.
That would be for this one.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the slide needs to go on this side.
No, we can't, because then the lawnmower people can't get it.
They can go around the back side.
Can't you just flip this board around?
No.
No?
Nope.
Why
It's not
not?
going to make that much of a difference here. See? Don't make a difference. There's still plenty of room for the lawnmower to go through there. Okay. Let me get this over here. Alright, so we're going to put together the climbing pole, which I've already found the hardware for. This will just take a second.
You should be able to flip that board around, can't you?
I'm not tearing the whole thing down just to flip that board around.
No, it's just the one board. That's all you'd have to flip. Oh well. Crimson's gonna be so
I need to
happy.
go get the smaller T30. Be right back.
Do you want me to turn this off?
Nope. No, dear, I don't want you to turn it off because I don't want to have to edit the video a lot.
Do you really think the lawnmower could go around?
Yes,
through
dear.
It looks like small.
Yes, dear.
Please.
I told you yes, so we can go through there. You'll be fine. Okay, so there is a foot for the bottom of this.
A foot.
Yes, a foot.
Oh.
This will go on like this, and then I'll have a little
Screw.
bolt or screw through that somewhere. I haven't found that screw, so I can put that in at a little bit of a later time. But for now, I'm going to just get this set up here.
Oh, look, we have a pretty butterfly. I like the butterflies we have in our backyard.
What?
Oh, I said I like the butterflies we have in our backyard.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There's a hummingbird over there too.
Where?
Over on our back porch.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a butterfly.
All right, so this will get staked down in place. And we'll get one more locking screw or bolt through this, which should be a little tiny one somewhere. And then a ground stake here, which the rest of the swing set will also get rebarb stakes and bolted to the corners. That way it doesn't bounce around and wiggle. And this slide, if you're really too concerned about it, like slide more toward this center bar. There's plenty of room through here for a lawnmower deer.
And a wheelbarrow?
And whatever else you want to go through there with.
If you think.
But yeah, all we need to do is tie that down. So let's get the upper tarp on.
Shouldn't you bolt down the slide?
No, I got to drill holes through it and my battery's not charged yet. I'll put that in the last video.
Okay. We should really trim this tree up here because it's coming down on the tarp and it's going to get the sap from the mulberries.
Well, that's what the tarp's for, dear.
Once you get it even, like even it out, I would do. Oh, never mind.
Okay. The tarp will have 3 eyelets here, here, and here for the screws. So these are actually going to get tucked around and then screwed in from the inside. So let me get the screws for that. It should be right here.
There's a screw gun.
And the screw gun. Which is going to be a pain because that got stuck in there. There we go. Alright. So we're switching back to a Phillips head bit or cross top, if you want to call it that. No washers on this.
Philip must have invented the Philip screwdriver.
Well, Phillips was a brand and it was very widely sold and everybody just associated the word Phillips with a cross-top screwdriver.
Hey Justin. I already talked to Maya. If you guys could come over tomorrow, just a few hours to help move a couple rocks in the yard, and then I'd pay for you and Maya to have them in and out. A couple big rocks to help Danny, because...
Alright, now as soon as she gets off the phone, we'll do the other side.
Okay.
Come on, dude, walk around the other side.
I think so. Because we're getting... Oh, I forgot about that, but we're getting ready to have... I gotta get off of here. He has me recording him, and I don't want to be talking on this recorder. But we'll talk about it more when you get off. Just call me. Love you, bye. It's Father's Day. You can't be moving rocks tomorrow. Moving rocks on Father's Day? Okay, so you flip it over, and you go in the little eye holes there. Is that what it's called, that hole?
Basically.
Oh. Oh, look how pretty that looks. Crimson's gonna love this. This is what I wanted to do when our kids were younger.
Alright.
But we didn't get the fort. Crimson's gonna be spoiled. Oh!
So you just kind of straighten it out a little bit. There's no need to put any screws on the top or anything. This is just basically to keep the sun off and
rain
stuff from falling on it.
Like mulberries, like this mulberry.
In all likelihood, later on, I'll wind up having to replace that, in which case I'll most likely put some wood and some actual shingles on it.
Wooded shingles. Oh wow.
Yeah, wood and shingles. So we're going to have probably one last video for the swing set build, and that will be attaching the slide and putting in the stakes to lock this down. So for now, stay safe, happy gaming everybody, and don't forget to stop by the htcgamersclub.com. Make a $1 or $2 donation or more if you can afford it to help me provide free game system repairs to the kids that can't afford them. Stay safe, happy gaming everybody, bye.